YouTube, what's good? On today's episode of Marshall's World, we're gonna have a little fun. Currently, I'm in Greensboro, North Carolina, visiting my sister and brother-in-law, looking at his niece. But you know, I can't do a video without looking at sneakers, because I'm a sneakerhead. I'm gonna go to my fellow's house, Mike's house, check out the sneakers, have some fun with it on today's episode. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the man himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Michael Samuels, but everybody knows me as Mike Sams, Mike, Big Mike, whatever you want to call me. What's going on, good people?
Oh yes, and as you can see, sneakers, my passion. Sneakers. A lot of sneakers. So let's go ahead and get into the interview, talk about some of these sneakers.
What you got for me, man?
All right, so when did you first started actually collecting sneakers?
Actually collecting sneakers, I've always loved sneakers, but growing up, you know, you had to get what your mama bought you. I actually started collecting sneakers starting in like 2011, and my collection has just grown over the years. So this is like 10 years worth of shoes.
Nice. So in 2011, what was your first pair of sneakers that you purchased?
My first pair of sneakers that I purchased, a big purchase, these retro bread 11s. These is the 2012 version. They came out in 2012, so it must have been 2012. But this was the first pair I got. And fun fact, I actually only paid $100 for these.
Woo! How?
My dad and one of his friends, they run a clothing shop, and T-Mac was very plugged in. So T-Mac used to get a lot of the shoes and sell them, you know, for aftermarket prices. And when I saw these, I asked him, could I buy them? And back then, I was working at the gas station. I was only making like $7, $8 an hour. So I was like, hey, can I get these? And I'll just, you know, pay you half now, and I'll pay you the other half next week. So I gave him $100, and then when I came at it next week to finish paying him off, he was like, nah, just keep them. He
That's
was
what's
like,
up.
you know, you ain't got to pay me. He's like, me and your pop's been cool for years. He pops to help me out. So just keep them. So there we go. And I still got them, you know.
That's what's up. So pretty much that can be a collectible item.
Yep. They're going to stay. I ain't throw them away because, you know, the Bread's re-released 2 years ago, and I ain't worn those, so they're going to stay.
They're going to stay right there.
Right in that box.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a drop box. You get those at Container Store. Plugged.
Drop them and get them.
Clean. So what'd you say as in total? How many sneakers do you have right now?
It's over 100. I would say between like maybe 110, 120, somewhere in that range.
Okay, that's not bad. So are you looking to complete the 365? Which if I mean 365, you can wear a different pair of shoes. 365.
I am. I actually am. That was something I thought about when I started collecting. So it'd be pretty dope to wear a different pair of shoes every day of the year. But, you know, the crazy thing about having all these sneakers is it's probably 20, no, I'd probably say about 30 or 40 of these that I've never even worn. And I've had some of these 4 or 5 years.
I totally understand you because I still got shoes in my closet I haven't worn yet.
It's just a bad habit. You get them, stash them away, and you forget about them.
Right.
And then by the time you remember, oh, I do have those, it's been 3-4 years since they dropped.
And they still clean.
Still clean because, you know, you put them in a container. So most of them ones in a container I ain't never worn just because I want to keep them as clean as possible just in case I get the urge to, well, let me sell them and go buy something else.
Yes. So what was the last pair of sneakers that you did purchase?
Ooh, the last pair of sneakers I purchased actually were... Wait. Those are the media days. The last pair I purchased was a pair of LeBrons. They were he plays for the Lakers now, so they retroed his 8s. Since they're retroing his 8s this year, they were the Laker 8s.
8s. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. The purple ones.
Yeah, the purple ones. And I won them off the sneakers app, so I was hype about that. That I actually won them off the sneakers app because just as well as I do, winning on the sneakers app is damn near impossible. Use it. Oh, where are they at? That's bad. That I don't know where they're at.
This is the problem. We have a lot of sneakers, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to find them.
Facts.
That's why I usually transition all my shoes into the drop front boxes. And voila.
LeBron 8s. Laker colors.
Now, how about that? How's that tub of leather on that sneaker?
You said how's the what?
The leather on the sneakers.
This is suede.
Okay.
So it's suede, and well, it's not all suede. This part right here is suede, patent suede, but whoo, these came out December 30th, and no, they came out like December 26th or something like that. These got right here before we went to Vegas for New Year's. This is the last pair I bought. I haven't bought none in 2021 yet, but we're trying to change that today.
Oh, because the 4s dropped today, so hopefully we can get those.
Well, they drop tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow.
I need to know that I
the
won
raffle.
Because I need those.
So on an everyday basis, what rotation of shoes are you for the week?
For the week, since I work from home now, you're usually gonna catch me in my slides.
Nike slides.
When we were in the office and they let us dress down, it would just depend on how I was feeling when I woke up. Some days you wake up and just feel like I'm about to put on black and pink, so I might put on the crimson tint ones right here with a black and a pink shirt, or those Ray Allen 7s. Shout out to Jesus Shuttlesworth. If y'all don't know who Jesus Shuttlesworth is, do your research.
Facts.
So it just depends on how I was feeling when I woke up that morning. And because the dress code at my job, you couldn't wear some of the shirts with the shoes, so I had to keep I couldn't bust everything out.
Okay.
Them Laker 13s, the University Gold 14s. If I was feeling real springish, might wear those. Have a Nike Day 97s or the 95s, just depending on how I was feeling that day. So it's a mix of Air Maxes and Jordans. I don't really wear my LeBrons to work because LeBron's, as him being the GOAT, you heard it here first. His shoes don't really look all that great with jeans. They look better with joggers and stuff like that. Some of them look cool with jeans, but you really got to know.
Especially, I found out with the socks and the shorts.
Yeah, socks and shorts. I wear mine particularly with joggers, or if it's summertime with a pair of Nike shorts or something like that. So it's good to wear like that. I don't really wear them to work unless I'm trying to show off.
Facts.
Yeah, something like that. And mostly, as y'all see, everything I have is Nike. I only have 2 pairs of Adidas. I gave away my New Balances, and I got a few pairs of Reeboks because Allen Iverson is my favorite athlete ever. So anytime he drops some shoes, I'm at the store trying to get them.
Own it. All right, so what is your most expensive pair of shoes here in your collection?
I just had them. Where did they go? Them South Beach LeBron 9s are the most expensive pair of shoes I have. They were... these are the most expensive pair of shoes I got. These actually came out in 2012. We were still in college, but the weekend that they dropped, I ain't had the money to buy them, so I never got them. And as the years went on, as Ant can tell you, the resale price on shoes
It's ridiculous.
Are crazy. And depending on what the shoe is, the retail price can get pretty up there. So at the time that I was trying to buy these, the retail price on these was, or the resale price was $800-900. And I was just like, I can't bring myself to pay $800 to $900. And then lo and behold, working at my job when I was living in Fayetteville, somebody sued my old job. They sent us a check because the company was wrong. I paid some bills and I had plenty of money left over, and I went on StockX, which is a shoe marketplace, and I looked these up, and they were actually what I would say well priced for these shoes. These are like my grails, and grail just means this is probably the dopest shoe I have in my collection, in my opinion. Some people like the South Beach Lebron 8s more than these. I fell in love with the 9s, but when they retro the 8s this year, I'm going to have those too.
Oh, yes.
These were actually came out to $400, like 400 and some change. So I let it sit there on the screen for like an hour before I clicked confirm. But once they got here, I took them out the box just like this, looked at them, and they've been in the closet ever since. I don't think these are actually going to see, I don't think these are ever going to touch the ground outside of which I just saw in the video. I don't think I'm ever going to wear these out somewhere because I could probably hold these for 20 years and sell these for God knows how much money.
Right. Are you going to put them in the case?
Yeah, I'm going to put them in the case. I'm going to get some more Dropbox cases and put them in there because these I'm never going to get rid of. Like when I pass away, y'all can put these in the grave with me. Like these are mine. These are going upstairs with me. So this is my most expensive pair, but there's a few pairs in here that I paid, you know, pretty penny. These one was $400, and I've got a few pair of ones that was $300 and $350. But when you're a sneakerhead, sometimes you see the price and you just swipe your card and, all right, I'm leaving.
Don't even think about it.
And don't even think about it because you know that you want the shit you want to add it to your collection. Everybody has their vices, and unfortunately, you know, mine's pretty expensive.
Facts. So out of your sneaker collection, which one was the least price that you paid for? And that actually gets people looking like, you paid that much for those?
Yeah. The least expensive ones I paid for are, sorry, I have a ton of Air Maxes. They were actually a pair of Air Max 95s, and they were so cheap that I actually talked my mom into buying them for me for Christmas. They're a pair of rose gold Air Max 95s. They were only $40 off Finish Line, and I actually had a coupon back when Finish Line did the $20 coupons, so I really only paid $27 for them.
Amazing.
Some rose gold Air Max 97s. They were on sale at Christmas, down from $160 to $40, and I actually got lucky. The size 10 was the last one that they had. So I put them in my cart and I used my coupon, and then because they were on sale, I had to pay a little $7 in shipping, and they shipped out the next day, and then I got them 2 days later, and here we are. So $27 for a pair of Air Maxes. It's
there it
the
is.
cheapest pair I got.
There it is. So, in a normal rotation, what's your go-to shoes, Monday through Friday?
Let me see. You talking about like when I'm going to work or just period?
Just period.
Period. It would be these Laker 13s, these University Gold 14s, Orlando 10s, Crimson Tint 1s, and I would probably say these black and pink Forces. My homeboy actually sent me a video of these when he had them on his feet, and I just so happened to be in the mall that day, and I got the last pair that they had in Champs. And
tag.
Yeah,
clean.
I didn't take the tag off, so I got these, and these is actually one of my favorite pairs of shoes. And I used to be so against Forces after I got out of high school because they just fell off. But
I'm a classic Air Force guy. I like white and whites. That's usually what I get.
I got some whites in here, but these I couldn't help. These are the Have a Nike Day, the Have a Nike Day Forces that came out with the Have a Nike Day collection. They got the smiley face and everything on it. And then I really started to listen to Nipsey before he died. And then when he died, it's like, dang, I need something to commemorate him. But, you know, the Marathon store was like beyond sold out. So I ended up getting these. And these are like Nipsey Blue Air Force Ones. So I got these, and I finally wore them on Christmas for the first time. But I put them back in the box because I want to keep those.
Keep on ice.
Yeah, keep them for as long as I can.
Now, say you got a hot date with a young female, and what shoes you going to? Because, you know, females like look at our feet. Of course, Concords.
Concords. Can't go wrong with Concords. Actually, when I went out on a date in August, got me a nice polo, some ripped jeans, was trying to figure out what to wear. Concords. You can't never go wrong with Concords.
Classic. I actually need to double up on those.
I did double up, but I sold the other pair.
Because the bottoms, they just yellow too fast.
Way too fast.
Too fast.
So, and it's been, those came out in, I think, 2018 when they re-released them. And before that, we were still in college.
Yep.
When they released the first one. So they only come out every, 7 or 8 years. So it's very hard to get a pair unless you're going to pay a crazy retail price for them, which those, I ain't going to front. Those I would pay over retail for just because of what those shoes mean.
Right. All right. Going down to the wire. Last question. You got to pick 5 shoes out of the collection and sell all of them. Sell everything else. I need those 5.
Well, we're never selling those.
That's one.
We're never selling those. I'm not selling my breads. If y'all don't know anything about shoes, y'all should know about these. If you're a Michael Jordan fan and you don't know about these, you should be disgusted with yourself. I'm never selling my breads. I'm never selling... Wait, where are they at? There they go. Now, like I said, Allen Iverson is my favorite athlete ever. And they've been re-releasing his Georgetown shoes. Never selling these.
I have those still on ice. I think I'm going to get a jersey for those.
I got those. And I got the original ones that they came out with a few years ago. So that's 3.
Got 2 more.
I don't like how you put me on the spot like this. I'm never selling my media days because you know the struggle that me and you both went through to get these.
I'm actually buying these next month.
Man, that was a stressful Saturday trying to buy these. And I ended up paying way over retail for these, but these was a must-have.
Yeah, I'm actually buying these next week. Next month.
So that's 4.
Got one more.
Where they at? Paul gonna be mad, but he's gonna get over it. Premiums. These. My China Pack. LeBron 10
I haven't seen those in a minute.
I left work early. I left in the middle of work to fly to Foot Locker and get these. They only had 4 pairs left.
Look at that lace lock. That is crazy.
They only had 4 pairs left, and I had to have these. So I'm surprised they actually was in Fayetteville available. But as soon as I seen them, the guy was like, "What you want? I need them in a size 10." He's like, "You need no. Hurry up. Give me those so I can get back to work." But I'll never sell these. I haven't worn these since, God, I haven't worn these since like 2017.
Mm.
I just like I wore them at first, but I don't want to mess them up to the point where I can't restore them. So these are just stay in the box. As you can see, this box got dust on it. So these 5 will forever be in my collection. If I had to sell the rest of these, this is at least, just on resale value, this is at least $6,000 or $7,000 just to resell some of these. Because some of them came out last year and they're still $400 or $500 on resale value. Just for like the ones that came out last year.
Right, and just imagine some of these were dead stock as well.
Right, and all the ones I got are dead stock. The court purple ones, the pine green ones, the royal toe ones that I got. Those right there, that's at least $1,200 by itself. And that's only 3 pairs of shoes. So
there it is.
for those who be like, y'all buy too many sneakers and blah, 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 just a quick story. A few years ago, I wanted to get a new car. And instead of using my money from work, like my bonus money, I sold 2 pairs of shoes, got $1,200 and put a down payment on a car. 2 pairs of shoes for $1,200 on a down payment on a car. I'm just saying.
Again, 2 pairs. Ladies and gentlemen, sneakers are an investment.
A big investment. The Legend 11s that I spent all that time to buy, never wore. If you don't know what Legend 11s are, they're all white. They're 11s, like the breads, and then the bottom is an icy blue. They were hard to come by. Got them, never wore them, sold them. $700. Sold a pair of 4s. They were white and navy blue. I can't remember the name of them. Sold them for $500. Brand new car.
There it is.
2 days later.
There it is.
So, if you want to get into sneakers, just be prepared.
There it is.
It's very addictive.
Well, so we appreciate the sneaker collection. Go ahead and shout out your Instagram, IG, YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is _345Mike, _ the YouTube page. My Instagram is the same thing, _345Mike _. So if y'all want to subscribe to my YouTube page, y'all can see my Dodge Charger and see all the stuff that I do with it. My Instagram, you're going to see my Dodge Charger. And you're going to see me with a bunch of these sneakers on that you've seen in the video today.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Man, I appreciate you, man.